Alright, hi, I'm making this video for Hector and for Rene, uh, just to tell you things that I'm doing. So I discovered this. I was drawing a furniture. I sent you the pictures. Oh, I sent Rene the pictures. I didn't send Hector anything. Well, anyway, uh, I discovered this program. It's called Blender, and it's really cool. I saw the video. It was like 20 minutes, and the things you can do with it. Objects, oh, here it is. Oh, you can do objects, so you can separate things. The other one that I was using SketchUp, and it came a point when I wanted to remove a panel or remove one of the shells that I drew, and it was all stuck together. It was like impossible. So at that point I said no, and then I said, well, how can you do it? It says, oh, you have to pay $200 a year. I said, hell with it. This one is free. Uh, and from this, um, it has a lot of things, so you should check it out, and it's free. You download it pretty quickly, and let me see what I learned. You can go like that to turn around just by clicking the mouse wheel, but if you don't have a center wheel in the middle that you can push down, you can use this. And this is something that you can use with a tablet. See this circle here? And you can rotate it. It's like a three-dimensional ball, transparent. Uh, Also, you can, I think, what was it? Press shift, I think it was. And the mouse wheel? Yeah, and you're panning from left to right. You're not turning in circles. Uh, I think I can rotate it or I can scale it. You know, I think I screw up. I don't know how to do it yet. Yeah, there you go. I changed the scale of your drawing. This is just a cube, but it could be anything. It could be something as complicated as a whole universe in there, and you can scale it just like that. This, I think, is schist set on the. Oh, you have to drag it. You can move it around. And let me see if I can draw something. I haven't. That's all I saw. I think this one annotates, transforms, scale, cursor. I have no idea what that. How about draw? Animation. So let's see if we can draw a line here. Where's the line command? L maybe. It's a line. Oh, they sent me a PDF that is 6 pages long on all the commands that you can do with the keyboard. So let's try L. Oh, nothing. Maybe I have to escape. L. No. Where's draw? Anyway, I'm very very new at it, but there is amazing rendering that you can do with this in 3 dimension. Oh, measure. There. 4 meters. Um, but see, the line came out all crooked. It's a three-dimensional line in space. Of course, you can control that. So, oh, I'm drawing lines. Oh boy. Anyway, this is the default. When you open it, you get a cube. Here's collections here. Well, I don't want to make this video too. That's one thing that you can check out. and I want Sebastian to learn how to use it. That'll be great. It's much better than the other SketchUp. What's the other one? Symbols. I don't know which window it's it opening. No, that's not it. Those are some spreadsheets. Probably this one. This is the other one. Okay, I read this book called 10 Minute Millionaire. It's like you spend 10 minutes every day and you buy or sell some stocks, and this is how it works. Okay, so let's go over these lines. Let me make this bigger. So about this bigger, and I'm gonna make it. That's good. That's not good enough. Oh, this I can make. I can make this window a little bit smaller too. Okay, so here we go. So start with close. Okay, last night's close is above the moving average 200. So the average, the 200-day average has to be below the close. So the price has to be more than that. It's an indicator. Okay, so when it drops below the MA 200, it's a bad indicator, and this system it's cancelled, no good. And I did some test, and this is true, so it works. All right, and the close price is 5, because if it's under 5, it's below. It's considered a penny stock, and there are some problems with the penny stock. I guess we don't. You can lose a lot of money fast. They can close. I don't know what. It's just stay away from. Then it's trouble. Average volume 14. So this is the average volume in the last 14 days. It has to be above 500. So 500 shares sold every day or bought. Of course, sold. If you sell something, somebody has to buy it. Of course, that's yeah. You can't just sell it to yourself or something. That doesn't count. Okay, set. These are variables. V1, V2. Okay. ATR means oh my god. The true range. Average true range. So it's the minimum. It's some sort of a big formula to calculate the range. So if the range is 1, it means that the price could go $1 above or $1 below, or 50 cents up and 50 cents down, or whatever. That's basically what ATR means. So it calculates 14 days average of the ATR. Oh, right here. But it's not the ATR of the stock that you're searching for. It's the ATR of the SPX. It's the S&P list, S&P 500. These are like the best stocks there are. Like they are producing, they're good. And what happens is, like, when a stock goes into the S&P 500, like Tesla is about to go there. The S&P buys a lot of stocks from Tesla, and it makes the price go up just by going in there. So somebody confirmed. No, somebody said that it looks like it is gonna go there. So when this guy announced that, the price went up to $100 or so. I missed it, of course. I haven't launched dinner. Okay, so then I say, well, if the price, now you're comparing one thing to another, right? So if Tesla goes up $1, it doesn't mean nothing. It's a $1,400 stock. It's $1,600 right now. So it doesn't mean anything. So so you divide this ATR, you divide it in this ratio, V1 divided by V2. So that way it's fair for all the stocks. So you can compare all the stocks with the same ATR, kind of, right? So if the stock is worth a lot of money, it has to go up a lot. So it's coming up like a percentage. I don't know if you get it, but I know Hector got it, but maybe confusing for Renee. Well, so I call the ratio that. Oh, I divide by and then you have to multiply times 2. So, because we want it bait, we want to have more volatility. Volatility means how much it goes up and down in one day. So we want, or in a time period, right? On a month or whatever. So we want to have more volatility than the S&P 500. We want to find the stocks that have more volatility than the S&P. This will also, if the stock is in the S&P 500, it will also find it, of course. But we want to have better than the average S&P 500 stock. All right. So I multiply times 2. That's why I have the 200. I divide, but this V2 goes on the bottom, so the 100 goes on, the 200 goes on the top. So I have another variable here. I'm just looking at this because, I don't even need to do 100. This is, I can take this out. I can do the 2 zeros out, and I can take the 2 zeros out, and it'll be the same thing. After, but I multiply times 100 because when I show it, it comes out like 0.01, and that's it. And I'm missing all the other digits. So I multiply that 100, so instead of getting 0.01, I get 1.34. I get three. At least I get 3 digits, right? And I know that means 1%, and that's very low. I can show you here. Like this stock that came out, it has the volatility ratio is 7.66, and the S&P is 3. This is the S&P times 2, so it's more than twice the S&P. Okay, so enough for that. Let's continue. Add these columns. This add column means I'm adding these columns here. If I don't put that, these numbers don't show up. RSI, okay, relative strength index on the last 3 days. It's a formula that tells you that the stock was overbought or oversold. So if it's below 5, it's really oversold. People got scared, panicky. It's a panic indicator. So I want the RSI to be really low. That means the people got really panicky on the last 3 days, and they were selling it. That's what we're looking for. But it's not like they sold it so much that it's gonna go below the 200, right? It's not gonna go below the average, the last 200 days. It's still gonna be high up. Let me show you on the graph. So this is the S&P 200. The stock was oversold here, right? But it didn't go below that, so it comes out on my search. Next, I'm setting some variables here that, okay, this tells me what is my price to get out, and this is the factor 1.5. So I look at the last 3 days, and I see the lowest value, which is the 3-day low. This gives me so the 3-day low is the 3-day low. The risk is the range that it can go up and down. So see that this is the last 14 days. It's not the, oh God, what the hell happened? The power gone out. Have no power. So, oh my God, I can still see it on the recording. No power, and so I had to pause it. Shaboy! Where's the pause button? Here. I don't know if I get the pass off. Yeah, it's recording. I think the pause never worked. Okay, whatever. The power came back. Um, it looks like when the power went off, it triggered the bell. There was nobody out there. So the ATR 1.5. So the more I increase this factor, the lower is my selling price. Like when the stock, instead of going up, it goes down. Uh, the more I want to tolerate this to happen, the more I can increase this number, the 1.5. So 1.5 is medium. I haven't found that on the book because I just looked at it really quick and I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I remember, it was 1.5, but he recommends 1.0, and 1.5 is more advanced. Okay, my stop loss is the 3-day low minus the risk. So I'm gonna put the stop loss. The stop loss means I'm gonna sell all the stocks if it ever reaches this point, which is the 3-day low minus the risk. I'm like, oh, I put my order to sell. So, and you put it right away. As soon as you buy, you put my stop loss. So you put it on and you just go take a walk. You don't have to look at it anymore. It works automatically. You just let it go. All you have to do is check how much money you made, and when it reaches the point where you have to sell, you do that manually. But that's another story. Like I had a stock that went up pretty good and I didn't sell, and then it went back down. Uh, but that's another. That's but it went back down. I know why it went down, but I didn't catch it. I missed it. That's just your uh, uh, the things that you have to check for. And I have like, the thing is that I bought like 20 stocks, and I only bought one of each. It's very hard to manage. So they all went up. They all went up today, except for two. This one that went down big time, and another one went down a little bit. But they all went up. So I wound up making money. No big deal. I didn't lose. And this is the number to buy. So I'm saying I want to risk $100. So I'm gonna say, hold on. I think this is my error here. Let me think a little bit here. The gap is what? The close minus my stop loss. Instead of, okay, the 3-day low. 3-day low is the price, right? Minus the risk. That's my stop loss. And the gap is close minus my stop loss. So, and that will be the gap. But the gap is the same as the 3-day low minus risk. Well, anyway, I had to create another variable because somehow this system doesn't work. If you do 3 computations at once, it doesn't work. It just makes 2. Uh, that's how this works. It's a search engine. Cannot do too much. So I have 100. The power went out again. So, but I can still talk. I'm gonna bring a battery and plug in my monitor with a battery. So I'm not gonna try to pause it. Yeah, there is like a big storm out there. It looks like a big cloud and it's windy. So I'm gonna plug in the monitor on this battery that I have. What? Oh, it's this on button. And which one is it? It's this one. Plug there. My laptop continues working with power, without power. Power come back. There it is. No, that's the laptop power. Oh man. And where does this go? Follow the cord. That's this one. And the power cord goes to a transformer, to a power transformer, and then the power transformer goes blah, 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 and it goes share. Oh, okay. It's this one. So the monitor's gonna come off. Yes, that's the one, because the monitor came off. And then I go here, around. Plug in here. And now I have power. No stop power. And I'm gonna have another bite. My sandwich. One. One. So this assumes you can buy it at the close price. So if you get it at the close price, right? And then minus the stop loss, that's how much money you're gonna lose. Each stock. So let's say that's $5, and you want to risk 100, right? So that'll be 20. You'll buy 20. Number to buy, X to buy, 20. 20 stocks. Buy 20 stocks. Boom. Whatever price, whatever the cost, you don't care. And then I added these two columns so I know what they are, and I can right away I can say, okay, my stop loss is 30. I had to put this, and I had to buy 24 of them. Right away I know. I don't have to do these calculations. And these are comments. So that's it. So now we're gonna see how this works. I press fetch stocks, and it's not gonna find anything for today. Nothing. I can even press here and say why. It finds 0. Nothing with RSI. So that means that nothing was oversold today. And meet all these other 644 meet up to here, and from here down, nothing. Okay. So let's go back one day. Friday, nothing found for Friday. I think there was this I bought, but I bought it today, so it was at 5% this morning, and it went up 0.15 today. So I made 0.15%, and I bought this many shares. Actually, I bought 65. Okay, so whatever that comes out, I think I made $5-10, I don't know, something like that. Well, let's go. So I just leave it there, and if it comes down, I can lose $100, but it looks like it's gonna go up to here. or pass it. It's gonna take a few days. Actually, when it starts going up, I can change my stop loss to go higher. Right. So my stop loss should not be below this green line. So I'm gonna have to change it. It shouldn't be below this. The MA, because it could go woo, right? And there's no time to sell it. So there it is. That's my risk. So this is my risk, and this is my potential here, or more. You can go here all the way up to here. So this is like you're risking this much, which is 100, but you can make 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, and then there's a point where your this, which is below 3 right here, below 5, I'm sorry, right here, is gonna go up, 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 because it's getting overbought like this. See? Okay, so you can look at the past. In the past, this one didn't even get to 5, but it went below 10, which is also says that if it goes below 10, you can make money, but not that much. But it actually went up a lot, right? That didn't even get there. It just barely passed 90. That was a selling point right there. If it passes 90, actually, or 95, you sell it. Selling point. This, the RSI, overbought. These two lines, don't worry about it right now. So let's go back. It looks like there was no change in price. That's why it's still 5.5. But if I go, it's still on Wednesday, on Tuesday, same stock. The price was higher, so that's why it's 3.58. But out of the thousands of stock, it only found one. Filters out everything, a lot actually, not everything. Okay, this is another one. I didn't have this built, so I missed it. But that was 15%. But this is 15% from Monday, July 13 until today. It's 13%. See how it keeps going up? Let's go back. Actually, I can make this a little bit smaller now. Oh, see, there's another. It's Ocular Therapeutics. Thank God I made it smaller. I cut that. Let's make it even smaller. Now this one also, it went up a lot, but I missed it. This could keep going up. 95. Nah, good time to sell it. But this one did not hit 95. So this I could buy. This could still go up. You see how that works? What I was gonna do is wait until Ocul drops a little bit and then buy it. Then buy it when it starts going back up again, right? This one was negative yesterday, but it went up today, you see? Went up a little bit, so it went up at 0. So there's no money lost on that one. Anyway, you buy this and you keep it for like a month or so, maybe 2 months or 2 weeks. Actually, these stocks go up and down. See, it has more volatility, 6.52. Actually, this one has more volatility than this. And how much does this one have? This one has 13. So this is a really volatile stock. All right. What volume is this? The average volume 14. Okay, let's continue. 20%. How many days? July 10 to now. Today is July what? I gotta finish this because I'm gonna run out of memory. July 20th. 10 days. 19%. Oku. I don't know what you do if you get Okul twice. You have to buy it again. You could buy more. Okul again. And this one, 56%. But I don't know if this is a penny stock or something. No, it's 6.67. It's not a penny stock. I don't know why it's jumped so much here. But whatever. It did a big crazy jump and then it started dropping. And then to a point where like, oh my god, see the indicator? Like, okay, was way oversold at this point. And it started going back up again. And look what happened here. Boom! Big jump. 50% yesterday. Amazing. Well, it went up to 20 and then it came back down. So it was more than 56. If I had this stock and I see it jumping 100% from whatever it was, 6 to 12, I sell it. I don't wait until it goes back down. And I wouldn't make 100% in 10 days. If it ever drops under 5, I will sell it. Did it do that? Looks like it did. You see? It looks like it dropped up to 5.35. So if I would have had my stop loss at 5.36, it would have been sold right there, and I would have missed this big thing. So it's worth the risk. Let's go back another day. July 8th, 0.62%, very little. It dropped below the MA, the green line, so I would have sold this one right away. Maybe I would never have bought it, because by the time I see it, it's below this, and I wouldn't have bought this one. So there's no loss there. Actually, let me look at this one again. See, look, maybe I would have bought it here. Nah, it doesn't qualify. That's why then it came out again, because it's below the MA. So now for this to come out again, it's gonna have to go up, and then it has to go down and not hit this line, and it will show up again in the future. Why? Because now it could do this and drop, 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 drop. It's past this limit where things can go down. So this was a bubble, basically. This is a bubble. It belongs here. This stock belongs here, going down. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe travel. Maybe there was a cause, a panic. I don't see enough, and because of the virus, it's below. People are not traveling or whatever. And here, people thought, oh, people are getting cured in May or whatever, and they bought. March, here, this was a low crash point. But even before that, it was below the MA. So, it went up there. We don't because of they got excited or something. It was overbought here. Here, overbought, way overbought, and of course, there was nothing substantial to hold it up, and it dropped. It dropped below the MA 200. I'm gonna eat my last piece of sandwich. Oh. No. Mm-hmm. Mm. I had this stock, Nicola. The owner today, no, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, they sold their shares. The company sold their shares, so it made the stock go down. You have to watch the news too. Oh, well, it's still here. Now this stock, it should have come out again. No, no, it's below. It's above 5. That's why it didn't come out today. If I change this 5 to 6 or 7, it will come out. So let me just see what this is. We're looking at 9 days ago, so I can go back there. If we change this to 7, I'm gonna get more stocks. No, it didn't come out. So I don't know why it's not coming out, Nikola. Anyway, I don't want it. I don't want it. It wants to compete against Tesla trucks by making a hydrogen a truck that runs on a hydrogen cell. And hydrogen, people don't like it because of the Zeppelin with hydrogen that blew up. People relate one thing with the other and they get all confused and they're scared. They think the trucks are gonna blow up. So there's Nikola. That was a bad one. But it went up. Actually, it went up a lot. I own this one. Was it Nikola or Leo? Yeah, I bought one share. And it went up. And then I sold it. Yeah. Actually, on this, you could have made some money. Now, because of this thing, it dropped. But it would have been at 50. But it dropped to 40, fortunately, because of the bad news. But what was my stop loss? 28. So it could still drop all the way up to here. And you still will keep it. And you have to honor it, or else the system doesn't work. So there you go. That's one that went down. Not yet. We have to see what happens. Maybe this is panic and it goes back up. Jumps back. Let's see. Yeah. The volume is high. I don't know why it didn't come out. And the value is over 5. It's 40. It should have come out. Whatever. I'm gonna debug it later, not in this video. 21% down, Nikola. Sometimes it doesn't load. Well, we know Nikola. I don't have to keep talking about it. Oh, cool. Oh, cool came out again. Oh, so Okul came out again when it was here and when it was here, then when it was down here. TA. Nice. It's -3, but it's going up. Look at this big thing, oversold. There's Nikola. So when it doesn't load, it just go back and forth a couple of times and it goes back. Nikola is also like, it's promising to have this and promising to have, but they really don't have nothing. So it can, of course, crash. With any bad news like, oh, they can't deliver, going down. They're selling the owner is selling his shares, goes down. Just like in the train games. TA, I don't know. It went down a little bit, but it's still alive. He wouldn't have sold it. But there is a time when you buy this, buy that, $100 loss. means you have to spend 1,000 or 2,000 on each stock. When you run out of money, you can't buy anymore. Then you have to. Then you're in trouble. You don't know what to do now. Should I sell one and buy another one? You have to wait until something drops. You lose 100, and you buy another one, and you keep it. Because if one loses 100, the other 5 that you have are gonna make the difference. They're gonna lose. They're gonna make more. Like I showed you at the beginning. So this works. Even if you make a little bit of money, it still works. VMD, 18% so far. Never went down. I will still keep it. This one went below the MA 200. So it's just too close. Too close. There is not enough range. Probably I wouldn't have bought this one because I say so close to the MA 200. Or just keep it and lose a few cents, and then when it reaches this point, I just sell it instead of waiting for it to go all the way to 1033, which will be all the way over here. I would have sold it over here, and I wouldn't have lost $100. I would have lost barely $20. Chaisma Medical. What does it say here? Negative 13 below the MA 200. But why not? Like if you want a risk, you can buy it, but it's below the MA. You can buy it at 3, and it would have gone all the way up to 5. But you see, I would have this when I see this, right, in the morning, which was yesterday, the day before, right, and then I will see, wait a minute, this stock is already below the MA 200. Not buy it. I wouldn't have bought it. Not a buy. Okay, this one is above. Well, what happened? Well, this stock has been running up for a long time. So you have to be a little bit suspicious that it could come down. Come down a little bit and then go jump back up. But you have to keep an eye on this one. Below the MA 200, not a buy. This is not a buy. Well, there's a lot of stocks this day, huh? What is this? This is nice, 16%. How many dollars is 16%? If this stock was 25 bucks, 20% is $5. Right? So it's at 30. Now look, the stock here, it opened here. You had to buy it. By the way, you had on the system you had to buy it at 1 minute before it opens, or right at opening. So you will buy it at this price, 25.14. Now, of course, if it drops like that and then overnight it goes up all the way up to here, you're gonna pay 27. You're not gonna pay 25, and most of the you lose. This is a loss. 10% loss, but this would have been going around here, right? 539. What's 539? Oh, it's way up. No, down. Lower. Yeah. Which is the MA 200 exactly on the purchase day right here. But the MA kept going up, so I had to raise the thing and sell it a little bit earlier. Below here. This one only did 1%, but it went below. So we have a lot of stocks here, but they're all so close to the MA 200. Go down. One more day. How many have? 12 results. 14%, nice. And even went up higher. This one dropped there and nice, 25%. So it looks like the one I bought today, it might do one of these and make $25. In how many days? Now this is 3 weeks. Each week is 5 days here. Let's continue looking at it. 6, 14, 11, 16, and this one 36. I think with all these stocks, that would have been all my money, I guess. Look how many shares I had to buy on this. Number to buy 6.5, because actually you have to spend. I spent like $500. So 6.5. It looks like it's $700 only that you buy, and you make 36%, which is maybe $200 income on just this one so far, but it could go to 100 or more. So far, if you didn't buy anything that is below the MA200, we probably already lost one. If I would have started this day. Two, this one is only 2% down. No big deal. Who cares if one share goes down 2% if you're making 16% on another one? It doesn't. Who cares? 15%, 8.5. On this system, he says that when you get a lot of results, that's a good day. When you get one or two, it's like, well, not so good. Get out. 2 results. See, you only got 2 results on this day. It's raining. No, something fell. 4% down. You just make it up. So you just say 4.7 minus 3.95. You're still up 4.5, 4.7. 15, 3, 5 results. That's a good day to buy. Let's see what happens here. Minus 5. This cancels this one. And 2. So you're earning 2 here and 15 here and 3 here. Well, now this is a few days now. Is it a month? 17. Close to a month. June 24th. Today is the 20th. Yeah, 4 days more and it'll be a month. Only one. Don't buy it probably. Or, yeah, probably not buy it or keep an eye on it and then buy it when it's beginning to raise again, going up again. And then sell it right away because this is a kind of like I don't know what I'm saying. I'm a little bit tired. Hold on. Why wouldn't I have bought this? It's here. Getting close to this one. And I don't know why I say that. I take it back. This you buy. There was a reason. What was I thinking about? I don't know. Well, you buy and it drops and it drops and now it goes up, and it reaches a point and then starts dropping again, and you know it's gonna start dropping. You sell it somewhere here. Open here, close here, sell it at 13.39, and you probably bought it at 12. Not a loss. Breaking even is good on this. Losing is the trouble. Why? Below the EMA. This one did like the other one, EQT is the same company, EQT. If EQT comes out now, it's gonna be negative. Yeah, negative because it dropped too much. Yeah. So you buy it at 12.92 and then let it go up and sell it at 14 because it did all this. That's too scary. Oh, just keep it. I don't know. Selling point. This is one of those that you lose a little bit. 1%. Right there, you lose. You buy here, it's like, oh great, it went up this day, and then when you wake up the next morning, it's like all the way down here. You sell it. So below the EMA. But with this, I'm gonna be able to do it in 10 minutes. If I don't have all these calculations done for me, it's like, how the hell am I gonna? And they come out. As long as I don't change this thing, I will be able to come out with these things again. The ones I buy, they will always come out, and I can check them. I can check how they go, because if I don't have this, I wouldn't be able to have all this graphs and data in the future, and I'll be stuck. That's what would happen to me with the ones that I bought. I'm like, what the hell did I buy? How the hell did I search for them? I changed the whole search thing, so I don't even know what the hell I bought. But they're going up, except for one. So it's very hard to manage that way. This is fine. It's away from this line. This came awfully close to the line, but it looks good. It looks like it's ready to blow up. I like this pattern. Ramp. Actually, I could buy a ramp right now. It's still not. It's still below 70. Not oversold. This is a good sign. I like it. Going up little by little. There is a point where it cannot go down. Short sellers cannot make it go down, and they just leave, and it's open. Just people who buy it. Up, 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 up. Sell right there. Or don't even buy it because you're gonna say, "Oh well, my sell price is below the green line. I'm not buying this. I ain't going down there." And you just don't buy. This one too. Sell point is below, so the 0.57 May 0. No risk. Oh, I went the wrong way. No stocks here. Same thing. Not -5. Yeah, on this you're looking at the ones that go below the green line. They turn around, but that doesn't happen all the time. You're probably saying, "What? They go back up. You don't have to sell them. You can buy them here. You can buy them below the 200 line. Well, you can do it. Try it." Oh, 10%, 10%. Oh, another good one. Ramp. I think I'm gonna buy Ramp right now. Of course, this is off. If I put my stop loss at 36, it will be way down here. That was good for this price. So yeah, to make it come up in today, it's gonna take uh, making a spreadsheet, making a search that is not limited, and you're gonna get like 1,000 stocks and you have to look for ramp. I think there is no way around that. I think you have to do it manually here. You can't do it. Here is automatically, but here it'll be manual. Unless I open ramp here. Oh, that's what I can do. I wish there was a graph that gives me all this data for today's price of ramp. It's possible, but I still have to work on that. Oh, that would save me so much time. I don't need all this data. All I need is just a nightmare, a few numbers, and that's it. And I can calculate it, put it on a spreadsheet, and boom, spit it out. Okay, these two did good. But this is funny because this is a month, and for a whole month you did bad, and for a few days you were doing 30 and whatever, right? So why what's that? Because they go up and down. From 11 to 13, maybe, and I start seeing going down. Maybe I sell it. Oh, let me go drop all the way, and then when it's here. Tiva may have come out again. No, never made it under 10. Just keep it and let it go. How many days have we? I'm tired. 27 days. A month and a week. 6%. Okay, let's wrap it up. So this works. Now you say, well, what if the market is crashing all the time? Well, it's crashing, you're gonna lose some money. Like here. Look at this one. Oh, whoa, but this is too many days. This is 94 days. You're not gonna keep a stock for 94 days. This you would have lost. This you would have lost. You just stay out. You see the market is going down, 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 and there is a coronavirus and people are really panicking. You just buy gold. You stay out of this. As simple as that. You gotta be smart. You can't just use a formula and assume that it's gonna work all the time. And look at this one. It went down because of the corona. Color verified. Who is this? Hello? Hola.